Hey, welcome back to No Hype Beer Reviews. Unless it's your first time, then welcome. Please consider subscribing. If you do, hit that notification bell, get all the updates. Very excited for today's video. It's a treehouse beer, which is always exciting. So this is Sorbet, and this is Julius with dried guava powder and fresh guava puree. So when I did the unboxing video, if you watched that when I was in Cape Cod, I mean, they had so many beers to order and that you could order, and I'm like, okay, what's catching my eye? Obviously a lot of things, but this was the first one that like really caught my eye. Part of it was the name, if I'm being honest, and I was like, oh wow, that's cool, they're doing like these fruited beers. And then I purposefully bought 3 fruited IPAs from them and inadvertently bought one, and I don't think I've reviewed that one. And I was like drinking, I'm like, man, this tastes like such real fruit. And then I like looked at it, I'm like, oh, it does have real fruit in it. But anyway, I think my wife drank one, but I've not had this beer before, so I'm really excited for it. I love guava. Proper glassware, so you know it's gonna taste better. And they don't seem to overdo it with the fruit addition of these IPAs, which I kind of appreciate actually. Just kind of enhances what's there. And they didn't have regular Julius, because that would have been kind of cool to do. So anyway, this does look a little bit different color than I mean, it has that orange, like burnt orange, a little bit of yellow in there, but like this orange to burnt orange color. Maybe a little different color than regular Julius, which makes sense with a guava addition. I can't say it's like, from my memory, that it's like drastically different. It's not like blueberries or something, but definitely looks a little bit like fuller of a color, if that's the right word. About a finger and a half, finger and a quarter. It's definitely beyond off-white and like approaching Manila folder, but not quite there. Super compact bubbles, then some regular small, medium size. Definitely looks like New England style IPA with some fruit in it. Let's get into that aroma. Yeah, I mean, that is leading huge guava. You know what's really cool? I do think there's some peach in this, but not actual peach, but like I'm smelling peach. I'm realizing that there are times where I say peach, and I do mean peach, but I never thought guava and peach smell particularly similar. But I can get some like really ripe peach. I can kind of see a similar aroma there. Very bubblegummy, but again, I don't know how much the guava is doing the heavy lifting for some of this stuff, but like I get big bubblegum, which Treehouse, IPAs, double IPAs can kick out, bubblegum, but like I'm getting it really big. Some orange fighting through. I mean, and again, I do like guava, like I'm a fan of guava. This smells so amazing. But it is that guava dominant, or it is guava dominant, but man, some ripe mango fighting through. A little bit of cantaloupe. Yeah, this smells fantastic. Let's get into the taste. Cheers. That's good. I like that. Wow. I do get some guava throughout, but to me it's like at the end and into the finish is where it like really hits for me. Orange, peach, and I can tell peach, as I was talking about in the aroma, more overlap than I thought, but in the taste I can differentiate it for sure. You get some of that mango, so it's got some like tropical stuff going that way besides the guava. Good mouthfeel, got some bitterness, definitely drinks like an IPA. I mean, it has some sweetness. The fruit is pretty ripe tasting, the fruit notes that you're getting. There's orange juice and there's a little bit of orange zest, which is nice. It's a little spritzy that way, and it kind of needs that. It's like you're cooking or baking, and sometimes you add something like a zest. Not that this is acidic, or like you add something that's acidic to help balance all these flavors. So it could taste great, but like it needs something. This tastes great, but it needs a little bit of that zest, I think, and it has that, so that's really nice. Long finish. I mean, definitely still on my palate as I'm talking. This is really good. It's, you know what, besides being really good, it's also just kind of fun, you know. And I've had plenty of Julius, but not like a ton where like I'm an expert and can like really talk about it without having one that I'm sipping on. But it is fun to drink that beer with a different variation on it. Yeah, that's really tasty. Yeah, face it the right way. Oh, actually, let me read this side. So, Sorbet is a rendition of Julius featuring malt, or I'm sorry, water, water. Slow it down. Malt, hops, yeast, and as I said before, a blend of dried guava powder and fresh guava puree. Following trials from several different vendors, we settled on a high-quality guava powder that imparts potent notes of ripe guava and tropical fruit propelled by the character and vibrancy of guava puree. Yep, for sure. Simple in construction, but immensely juicy in the outcome. Sorbet is a beer we are certain you will enjoy, and it is 6.8% ABV. It says keep cold, or says actually keep it icy cold and enjoy it as fresh as possible. It is about 3 weeks old at time of review. So I'd say it's pretty fresh. It's been cold the entire time. It's been refrigerated the entire time I've had it, and it is delicious. If you had this beer before, have you had Julius? Have you had a variation of Julius? Because there's a ton of them now. Let me know. Comment section below. Let's get a conversation going. Have you had a fruited IPA lately you liked? I don't know. Anything, everything. Comment section below. Let's get a conversation going. Once you're done doing that, make sure you check me out on Instagram and Untapped. It's No Hype Beer Reviews at both those places. So please like, comment, subscribe, and most importantly, imbibe. Cheers, everyone.